Europe's women are being sacrificed at the altar of diversity and mass immigration, oftentimes by fellow European women. An indescribable evil has taken hold in Europe. Not only are these politicians inviting in millions of military-aged young men from the third world, they are using European girls and women as bait. And these girls are left in an impossible situation. They either acquiesce and become slaves, second-class citizens in their own homelands. They fight back and become criminals according to the laws of their nations, or they try to nip it in the bud now while they still have a chance, and they vote right wing to try to stop this mass migration. But the damage is already done. There are millions of these people in these countries. So anyways, please support me. Give me a like, share my video, give me a follow. I'm trying my hardest to spread the truth about the horrific exploitation of the young women and girls of Europe.
Hi. Hello and welcome to Wales. We understand being a refugee isn't easy. They're going through so much.
Fleeing your country is difficult, but Wales wants to help you feel welcome.
The Welsh Refugee Council is here to help you. You can contact them here.
Wales is seen as a nation of sanctuary. We welcome anyone and everyone. We recognise your skills and talent.
The Welsh Refugee Council offers a lot to support. Not only this, but Wales offers free education and healthcare.
There are many job opportunities here in Wales. IKEA works closely with the Welsh Refugee Council, providing jobs for refugees that come from all over the world.
Why have children been making Valentine's cards for refugees? That's what I've recently stumbled upon from a charity called City of Sanctuary UK. Hearts decorated and also Valentine's cards. Stop the Rwanda scheme. Others say I love refugee rights.
Funded by the European Union, of course. Euroweek is an organization founded in the mid-90s to teach young people about European integration, whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. This event takes place in Poland, of all places. That's where these foreign men converge to teach English to these little Polish girls. The volunteers are between 18 to 35 years old, with many of them pushing 35 from the looks of it, and the students are between 10 to 18 years old, with many pushing 10 from the looks of it. These strange men meet up with these little girls to ostensibly talk about social justice issues. Apparently, issues like refugees, diversity, and inclusion are earnestly spoken about when the foreign men aren't hanging all over them. Kind of strange, to be honest. Kind of fits a pattern I've noticed, dare I say.
A Daily Mail investigation has exposed how people traffickers are posting promotional videos featuring innocent young British women flirting to entice male migrants to come to Britain.
Wait a minute. Do you see her face? She did not appreciate this strange, creepy man sticking his fucking fingers on her face. And actually, homegirl, if you keep voting left for this mass migration, his fingers are going to be sticking in all kinds of other places too, if you know what I mean.
Fake marriage proposals. Handing out roses. Some of the girls in the videos are clearly underage.
What the hell was that? Did she just spaz out? I think she spazzed out. But you know, these type of girls aren't necessarily the brightest tool in the box. But then again, that's exactly who society should be protecting, right? Society protects its most vulnerable members. And obviously Europe is not doing a good job of protecting its vulnerable members. Derp, derp, derp.
We'll be playing a lot more of this throughout the course of the show. But these videos have been used by several accounts on Instagram with hundreds of thousands of followers. The latest Channel Migrant figures from yesterday appear to indicate as well that around 87% of those who crossed between January and June this year are men.
Another documentary broadcast on German public TV favourably presented a relationship between a 16-year-old German girl and an adult Syrian man. The Muslim migrant tells his girlfriend to dress modestly and consider converting to Islam.
When you lie with your head on my heart, I feel so alive. You give me more life, more joy. I'll do anything to make you happy. I promise you. He often steers me where I don't want to go. I can't wear short clothes, only long ones. Dresses must be knee length, nothing more, and not shorter.
I can't accept my wife looking like that.
As a result of anger and frustration at immigration problems in the country. You went on to say that you did not want your money going to immigrants who, quote, rape our kids and get priority.
Like someone's trying to destroy England. It's literally like they've got a concerted effort to destroy England, and they're getting away with it.
Yeah, and what happens over there?
It's really crazy. It's really crazy to watch, because the mass immigration's not an accident. If I was going to destroy a country, I would do it exactly the way they're doing it. Yeah. I'd take away their freedom, take away their ability to protest, take away their guns, which they did in the 90s, and then you start tightening that noose.
This offence is so serious that an immediate custodial sentence is unavoidable. Would you stand, please? The sentence that I pass has been reduced by 1/3 to reflect your guilty plea. The sentence is one of 20 months imprisonment.
Die Frau kann ein Kopftuch tragen. Und wenn das so weitergeht, und damit bin ich schon bei der nächsten Frage, bei dieser tatsächlich sich greifenden Islamophobie, wird noch der Tag kommen, wo wir alle Frauen bitten müssen, ein Kopftuch zu tragen. Alle. Als Solidarität gegenüber jenen, die es aus religiösen Gründen tun.
So these girls can respond to this pressure one of two ways. The society can respond to this pressure in one of two ways. They can acquiesce.
Warum gefällt dir das denn?
Weil es ist so.
Du musst lauter sprechen.
Wenn ich das anziehe, fühle ich mich wie erwachsen und da fühlt man sich gut und mir gefällt es.
Willst du später mal Niqab tragen?
Vielleicht, ich weiß es nicht. Aber ich möchte Niqab tragen. Ich finde es so toll, aber manchmal hier ist es wird so heiß.
Ich denke mal, weil du das hier so eng hast. Wir ziehen jetzt mal den anderen an. Jetzt zieh mal das aus. Ich zeige mal den Leuten, wie man diesen Niqab bindet. Das sieht so, und ich finde es so schön, wie das hinten aussieht auch. So, das ist der Niqab.
Or they can fight against it.
Yes, you have a knife.
You don't. Hey, I'm fucking 12 feet. You're fucking bad and catch
Why are you
me.
fucking with us?
You're fucking Ken Bashers.
Show the knife. Show the knife. Show the knife.
Get away from us.
Show the knife. Show the knife.
Don't touch her.
That's it. That's it. Show the knife.
Don't touch my little sister.
Show the knife. That's it.
Don't fucking touch my little sister. She ain't fucking 12. Wait until I fucking catch you. She is fucking 12 and you just battered me, mate. Wait until I fucking catch me.
Yeah, show the knife. Maracha.
Don't touch her, you're to me. Don't touch her.
This young lady was later arrested, of course. Then we have the case of this young lady who filed charges with the police but was intimidated into retracting them allegations. And the police arrested her.
I reported one in 2011 and him and his wife bullied me to drop it. So eventually I dropped it. They drove me to the police station, and I had 2 Asian men walk me into the police station. I got arrested for wasting police time. When I got released, when they let me out of the police cell, the 2 Asian men are still sat in the waiting room waiting for me to come out to make sure that I dropped it.
And did that happen with other girls too?
Yeah. One of the girls that I went through it with, she actually went to jail for lying about rape.
What, for like a false allegation, but it wasn't?
Yeah, it weren't, no.
And this isn't the only case of the victim being arrested. Some victims were arrested when they were found to be intoxicated, with several of the grown men laying about. And then there was even the case of this father who was arrested for trying to rescue his daughter. And this is also not the only case of a father being arrested for trying to carry out his fatherly duties to protect his child.
Your daughter was being abused by gangs and the police were doing nothing, but they did come for you. What happened when you tried to save her from an abuse den?
I was arrested outside, put in police car, taken away. We lived up next estate, so as we were passing, the stop car told me that I would be arrested, to go in house and don't go back. I was that mad and furious, I went back to the flat. Within a few minutes.
They were watching this flat where your daughter was being abused. They weren't going in to save her, but they did go in to arrest you. Twice.
Yeah. They arrested me second time, took me down at the police station, kept me in there. About an hour and a half later, they come into, because they didn't put me in a cell, they put me in a room. They took me out of the room, took me out through the police station, into the front bit with public, go to report crimes. Took me outside and said, right, go home, because if you go back to that flat, we're going to arrest you for stalking.
The British police even arrested a young victim for, quote unquote, racially abusing her victimizer. The Telegraph, German woman given harsher sentence than Blinkist for calling him a pig. Then we have the case of the American woman in Germany who decided she was not going to be victimized. American woman who killed man in Kaiserslautern train station stabbing gets probation. Finally, a good decision by the German courts. The American woman charged in the fatal stabbing of a man at the Kaiserslautern train station last summer was given probation after being found guilty this week of manslaughter. The 21-year-old, whose name was not disclosed, received a suspended sentence of 2 years probation after a trial in the Kaiserslautern Regional Court. She was being tried in the June 29, 2024 death of a 64-year-old man who was stabbed during an altercation. She said she acted in self-defense after the man grabbed her buttocks. The events were captured on train station security cameras. What this story so artlessly left out was the fact that that man was an illegal migrant from Eritrea, a country in sub-Saharan Africa. And as we can see, the betrayal of the European female and the European woman by their own elites is unheard of, is unscaled in the annals of human history. And what's really ironic is the fact that some of the worst excesses of the progressive mass migration project are most vehemently advocated for by women. It makes zero sense. This is the epitome of suicidal empathy. So where are these Western feminists, and why are they not speaking up for Europe's women and girls? Well, I guess they're preoccupied with attacking straight white men. And trust me, if you look at the statistics, we're not the likely offenders. As evidenced by this statistic right here, sex crime arrests in the UK. Native British, 48 per 100,000. Foreign nationals, 165 per 100,000. And that's not counting the descendants of foreign nationals who are British citizens. So the numbers are actually much worse.